It's not that hard to move. I'm just taking it really slow because as the back comes up closer to the chickens, they'll move forward.
All right. 2022 was the first year that we decided to raise meat birds. We chose Cornish crosses from Valley Farms Hatchery in Alabama. We raised them up in a larger brooder in our cabin. Now they've feathered out. It's time to move them out, get them a bigger space. So we're moving them into the maternity ward of our chicken coop. They'll be here until we can actually build them a chicken tractor that we're going to use to pasture raise these meat birds. We would like to build a Suscovich chicken tractor, but it has a large hoop. We'd be able to walk in it, feed, water the birds. But we're in a very open area. We're on top of a hill. So we thought it would be best to go with the Joel Salatin chicken tractor, which has a shorter profile. We built this 8x8 with 2x4 lumber. We did rip some of it to try to use as the top and sides to make it lighter instead of using just full 2x4 construction. And what we're going to do with this also, because it is a little bit heavier, that we are going to put some light tin on it. We're going to put some chicken wire on it, and then we're going to put a few wheel casters on the back of it to help us drag this across our pastures. We added lightweight reclaimed tin onto the tops and around the sides. The very front of the sides we added chicken wire. Here you can actually see we've put the birds in. We have the heat lamp. We've got a little doorway on top, makeshift doorway with a hinge on top of it. They're going around pecking their grass. But we also added a waterer. So you can see the water nipples here, the drinking cups for them. Well, we just made shift a 5-gallon bucket, drilled a hole in it, put in a spigot. This is a line for an old washing machine because it has 2 female attachments to it. And it threaded right into our chicken watering cups.
All right, well, we're right here before official sunrise. It's time to move the chickens, and we're going to have to secure them today. I'm going to try to secure them today because we have a lot of weather coming in. Tornadoes have ravaged Texas. We're expecting that weather today, just after lunchtime today. So I'm going to try to move them, and I'm going to try to secure this box down so this way, this wind doesn't get up under here and lift this up. Probably won't need this. I've been cutting it off during the day, but at night we've been getting down in the 40s and 50s, so I've kept it on them since they're about 3.5 weeks old, almost 4 weeks old. It's not that hard to move. I'm just taking it really slow because as the back comes up closer to the chickens, they'll move forward. All right, and they still have a good bit of water. Don't have to worry about that. Since we got the rain coming in, their feed still about halfway full, so I'm not going to worry about that, and I'll put that bowl over it. They can't get into this or sit on top of it. They slide off of it. I'll put this down here. Under here, so maybe hopefully that feed will stay dry. And that's it for moving them. Now to secure them. Best thing I know to do is to get these auger type stakes and some ratchet straps. That's all I know to do to try to secure this down. So you can just see there's just a small auger tip on it, but it's, I don't know, maybe 9 inches. And I'll do one for them back. Alright, well, you get the gist of it. I'm just gonna go ahead and end that here because the camera just keeps getting knocked over, wind's just blowing. So just gonna go ahead and get a new bungee strap and connect it across this way. We'll have it going this way and this way. I'm not too much worried about the bucket on top. That's 5 gallons of water, so that's 40 pounds just sitting there. So I'm not too much worried about that, and if it falls over, it falls over. But that's what we got here on the homestead. I got to get all the plants now that are out, get them into the greenhouse and get the greenhouse buttoned up so we don't lose months of work that we've been growing in the greenhouse. All right, guys, y'all take care.